Tanzania is one of the rich countries in tourist attractions. Tanzania is famous for wilderness and wildlife splendor. More than a quarter of the country is set aside as protected forests, national parks, and game reserves. Internal audit as a profession has been growing tremendously, and now it is no longer feasible for organizations in both public and private sectors to operate without thinking what role can internal auditors play through the cornerstones of effective corporate governance, including audit committee of the board of directors, executive management, and the external auditors. When these entities work together well, with healthy interdependence, internal controls are strong, reporting is accurate, ethics are maintained, oversight is effective, risks are mitigated, and investments are protected. Ladies and gentlemen, having said that, I now declare the 6th Annual Conference of Internal Auditors in Tanzania officially opened, and I'm looking forward to fruitful discussions and the conference deliberations. Thank you very much for your attention. Asanteni sana, and may God bless you.
Honorable Prime Minister, we appreciate the fact that the unique position that internal auditors occupies comes with its own challenges. Most notable is the issue of independence and objectivities, which is critical of internal auditors to give constructive comments. The government of Tanzania, through the Internal Audit General's Division, has already started to take steps to address the challenges associated with the independence and objectivities of internal auditors. We are in the process of developing processes and procedures aimed at positioning internal auditors in a better position to effectively discharge their responsibilities. Once all instruments are in place, auditors will be able to work more professionally without the fear, redistribution, which impedes on the independence and the objectivity.
How does the integrated reporting fit in international financial reporting standards?
If you look at that slide, we're talking various stakeholders, expectations from various stakeholders. It's more about the fact that now the integrated report is open to a lot of stakeholders, not only the investors, not only the bankers, not only the typical shareholders. So I gave examples of unions, I gave examples of citizens, I gave examples of any other person who wants to use the integrated report.
What are the differences between integrated audit methodology and non-integrated audit approach? So what we've been told is integrated audit differs from an integrated audit in terms of scope and overall complexity. So we have a traditional audit on one side and an integrated audit. And the difference between the two of them is the scope and depth of coverage. And what we are saying is, like Shelley was talking, an integrated audit is more, is covering more than the financial aspect. It covers more than what we think. And that is what Shelley has been addressing on the integrated reporting.
Skills required for effective communication, ladies and gentlemen, first of all is the platform. If you ask me, the platform currently, maybe with someone doing the changing for me, is it very effective? I leave it to you to answer. Maybe not. But the platform is very, very important. The mode, the medium, and the venue which will create that communication to happen. You can imagine if I'm giving this mic and I'm speaking where I am, you can't even hear me. Would you say that is effective communication? To me, no. You can imagine if we have the screen and maybe it's blurred and you can't see. Is that platform effective communication? No.
The key message I would like to give you this afternoon is that as auditors, we've always had people asking who audits the auditor. You have had people asking who audits the auditor. And the other thing which I think to me is also very important is as auditors, do we have moral authority to question about efficiencies, issues of efficiencies or effectiveness in our organizations? Do we have that moral authority? When I talk about moral authority, my issue is, are we not living in glass houses? When you write your reports that there is inefficiency somewhere, how about your department? How long does it take to finish an audit report? How long does it take you to complete an audit? If you take 6 months to complete one audit assignment, and additional 3 months to issue a report, do you have a moral authority to challenge the inefficiencies and ineffectiveness of other departments in your organization?